Death Watch.
Welcome back. So at the end of last session, you had come across an alarm spell on the floor that you detected and disarmed, or so you think. And then Graham and Rohan had been scouting on ahead. They reached an area with a short staircase leading down. Casimir and Fenrith had remained behind to follow at a distance of 40-ish feet in general. And you had found yourselves in this complex, or this hallway that had been worked by hands, bricks placed purposely, and floors that used to, at one point in the distant past, bear signs of excellent craftsmanship, but have now faded and are covered in dust. And that's where the session had ended. So Rohan and Graham, you were ahead of the party, looking down this short staircase, and it looks like it opens up into a wider room up ahead. Let's get, because I don't remember what they were last time, let's get a listen. And are you guys trying to be sneaky?
Yeah.
So we'll get a listen and a move silently in the tower, please. Okay. So, Rohan, let me set the stage here for you. So, or actually, you can set it for me. Do you have a light on? I know you had that spell.
Yeah, I have the echolocation on.
Okay. Now, do you have any of your equipment lit up?
Not currently, no.
And how about you, Graham?
No, I'm following him with murder vision.
Okay, so you guys are in the dark.
It makes me nervous to have you behind me.
Don't worry, Rohan.
Although I might mess up the sneaking because I'm going to try to get Rohan's attention.
Okay.
So I'll go, psst, Rohan.
No, look back at you.
You don't think we'll run into the vampire lady, do you?
I haven't met a vampire lady yet.
Oh, she's not too bad. What about the beholder?
Haven't met him either.
Well, we met a beholder.
What about the halfling?
We'll kill him.
What about the guy with no face?
We'll probably kill him too.
Okay. Also, there's a book of evil in your bag of holding.
Wait, what?
A book of evil.
Okay. I'll,
So don't mess with that or the poison mushrooms.
We're gonna have to talk when we rest next.
We don't have any time, Casimir says.
Next time we rest. I won't eat or mess with anything in the bag until then.
Okay, so you're whispering this to Rohan. Now, Casimir, do you have a light on?
Yes.
All right, so your equipment's lighted up. Okay.
So we should probably set up some sort of signaling system that says it's okay to move forward. So like we'll turn on our light when it's okay.
You might not have to, because if we're falling about 40 feet back, what is it? You're still in shadowy-ish.
Yeah.
So like Graham can,
Yeah, I can communicate with Casimir.
but at the very least he could tell us to stop, because most likely me and Fenrith will just continue walking at our standard pace, being oblivious to everything. Except Fenrith actually is kind of observant. Dang clerics.
Yep, high wisdom score.
Okay. All right. So now let me check your listens. Wow, you guys rolled terrible. Rohan, so you up in front there, and you're looking down this staircase, and you've got your echolocation on. And what's the range of that?
40 feet, I can sense the presence of something. At 20 feet, I can actually see it.
Okay.
And pinpoint it.
All right. So you're not detecting anything up ahead, but you do hear a sound, and it's echoing. It's a really hollow echo. And as you key into it for a moment, you're able to determine that it is somebody somewhere up ahead chanting. And then the other thing that all of you notice is that a breeze has begun to sweep through the hallway toward you.
Okay.
Before it had been still, but now suddenly a breeze has picked up and started blowing a cool wind in your direction. So, Rohan, what would you like to do?
Can I tell which direction it's coming? It looks like we're coming up to kind of a cross section.
No, you can only tell that it's coming from the direction you're facing
Okay.
at this point.
So I guess I'll move forward, and then once we get a little bit closer, see if I can tell where it's coming from.
All right, so you get to here, and now you see. Does your echolocation give you the terrain layout? Is it like sonar, or is it just related to living creatures?
It's blind sense as far as the 40 feet, and then it's blind sight at 20 and closer. So close in, I should be able to actually see more or less.
Okay. All right. So, so yeah, we'll say that that gives you this layout that you're looking at here, so you can see up and to your left, which would be to the north. It seems to be a dead end there, but to the south, it looks like a hallway stretches down. How far you can't say, but then straight ahead as well, there's a much wider hallway.
Okay.
20 feet wide that goes on for a distance.
So now that we're kind of at this crossroads, can we kind of tell whether the breeze is coming from the larger hallway or the smaller one to the south?
Yeah, the breeze seems to be coming from that larger hallway. And the chanting is now loud enough that Graham can hear it too. And that seems to be coming from that direction as well.
Should we go check it out?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, we'll try and quietly make our way up towards that
Okay, so
larger hallway.
as you whisper to him, should we go check it out? And he says yes. The chanting suddenly stops, and then you see a bright red light sweep through towards you, wash over you, and on past. And then Casimir and Rohan, you guys are following along, and you see that as well. So for a moment now, when you're in this main hallway, I'm just going to keep you guys following them at a distance.
Okay.
So you've reached this main hallway, and as that red light sweeps over you, you can see your companions illuminated dimly up ahead. But then the light disappears. It's like a wave washes over you and continues on past you, and then you're in the darkness once more. Rohan, as you move up, when you get to...
Oh, and my detect magic should still be going, right? Or did disarming that trap take too long?
I
No.
don't know. It's 7 minutes right now. If need be, I would have re-upped it when we were disarming the trap, Brandon. So
Okay. Well, yeah, by then you would have needed to.
okay, so
Just
let me
mark it down.
mark that off. Come on. There we go.
All right, so Ron, as you move forward then towards that main hallway, you catch sight of creatures coming down that hallway towards you.
Okay. So yeah, I'll duck into that corner there and then start waving Casimir and Fenrith forward.
All right, so what you see coming down that hallway is a large creature. It looks like a wolf at first, but then you recognize it as a barghest, which you've seen before. This one's very big. Both of these are very big, and they're stalking down that hallway towards you. And you notice that they saw you as well.
Okay.
So let's get initiative.
Never gamble with a rogue when initiative's on the line.
Okay, Graham.
So you said they saw us?
Yeah, they did see. They did see you, and you saw them.
Is it pretty bare in this little part of the hallway behind me?
Yeah, it's just empty and flat.
I think I will. So I went into cover. Wow. No.
Well, actually, they might not have seen you.
Okay. Well, I will hide there and then ready an action to attack if anything comes within my threatened space. Anything.
Okay.
And that's it for me. Let me get you the hide check.
Are you guys over here?
No,
No.
they're straight ahead
Okay.
down the hallway.
Yeah, we glanced into that little room but didn't see anything.
To the east.
Okay, Casimir.
All right. So,
So you...
like, the last thing I remember is like Rohan waving me up.
Yeah,
So-
that'd be the last thing you saw.
Yeah.
You don't know that there's any enemies up ahead.
So I'll try to maintain. Well, actually, I guess he's waving me up. So I'll just move 40 feet,
Okay.
and that's my turn. I like to think that heroes have like a initiative sense, though. I'm in combat. It's like resting in the Elder Scrolls game. That's how you know there's no enemies around. I can sleep.
And that's how we knew Graham was still alive, is we kept getting XP.
Or it kept telling us we were not in the zone.
All right, so Rohan, you can see around the corner that this Barghest is stalking forward, and he's looking in your direction.
Okay.
And that brings us to your turn.
All right, so I'll target him, and just in case there's anything behind him, I'm still going to try and maintain cover of this corner after I fire, but I'm going to do a full attack round on him. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. All right, so looks like critical
Yeah.
with 3 other hits.
Yeah.
All right, so that should be the critical.
Ridiculous, Justin.
Yeah, that is, what, 60, 70, 83?
Nice.
Okay. So yeah,
Times 3 is crazy.
you pop around this corner and you fire off these arrows, and they just all hit their mark, and this Barghest howls, and that sound goes rebounding off the walls throughout the complex, and you Fenrith and Casimir, you clearly hear it.
Okay.
They probably got a good light show with it too.
Yeah, probably. I can't actually see you right now, so.
But still have like the sparkling bolts going through the air.
Yeah, like I'd see the light if I could, type of thing.
Yeah.
Like by the rules or something, you see it like several hundred feet. No, you need a bow that shoots scythes. So that way you get the times 4. Or a mercurial bow. I'd make it a times 4. Even though it wouldn't work.
Would they be mercurial arrows?
No, because how it works is do you know how mercurial?
Yeah.
So you'd have to be swinging your bow.
Well, if you hollow out the shaft and fill them with mercury, it would be almost the same thing if you had arrows, mercurial arrows.
I think I'd like have your range or something though.
Yeah. That would really mess with the physics of firing an arrow. All right. So I may have failed on my listen, but I succeeded on my attack.
Yeah, so that one falls down dead on the ground, and when that happens, you hear other howls start from further in, start echoing off the cavern walls as well.
All right. Yeah, I'll hold my position and try and maintain partial coverage around that corner from anything down that hallway.
Okay.
Is that an effect I can put on?
Maybe.
Cover?
Yeah, there it is. Oh, wait, no, that's modifiers from my attack. No, it looks like it's something you add to an attack, which I guess makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Was it one of these things that originally ate the soul of Maddox?
No. Maximilian burned him to a crisp, turned him to ash.
Oh, that's right, before it could eat his soul.
Trying to get true resurrected.
Yeah.
Oh man, I bet that armor that Maddox wore would just be so uncomfortable because it'd have like singed human flesh, caked blood all over. It would not be a good set.
Towards the end, it would probably have like whole chunks of organs and stuff after he'd been cut apart and healed back together.
All right, so this other Barghest charges you, Rohan.
Okay.
Yeah, so as this one, you notice as it's charging towards you, it keeps blinking like in and out of sight, which is an effect you've seen before, but but it charges you and it will attack. And it hits and does 10 damage to you. It
Okay.
bites you with its jaws. And let's see. That's his turn. And that brings us to him. And then, let's see. You wouldn't see. But I guess, Rohan, you would see this humanoid form come walking around the corner in your direction, wrapped in chains, some of which are hooked and spiked and dragging along the floor, creating sparks as it goes.
It's going to trigger Graham.
But he moves up, and some expression that crosses its face that you can't determine what, but it's definitely an expression when its eyes move over the dead form of the Barghest that you killed. So he moves up and he's got his chains. Now they start dancing and moving around and scraping against the wall. And let's see, his speed is, so he moves to there and he's got his chains whirling around. And its eyes are focused on you. This one's eyes are bright orange, look like fire burning. And Fenrith, that brings us to you. So you heard the howl of the Barghest as it died and the answering howls of other Barghests. And you can tell there's combat going on up there, but you don't know against whom or what. But it's your turn.
I suppose at this point there's no real reason why I wouldn't have my lights turned on. So as a free action, can I just have the light on my armor and everything turn on?
Okay.
Which should illuminate the scene for Fenrith and Casimir.
All right, I'm going to cast Righteous Might on myself.
Okay, that puts you here. We'll get this effect on you. Damage reduction 5, evil. Look good?
I think the natural AC is 4, isn't it? I thought that it
so-
matched the Constitution.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. All right. So, you cast this spell and you double in size. So now you're a hulking paladin or cleric down in the hallway. Anything else for your turn?
I'm going to move as well.
All right. Okay. Yeah, so you go stomping down the hallway.
And that'll be it.
Graham, that brings us back to you.
Okay, I'll do a full attack and throw both my daggers at the Barghest.
Okay.
Is the Barghest aware of his?
I was hiding. I
Presence?
don't know if he's got a mischance.
Yeah, this one's blinking in and out.
Okay. So here's my other attack. Oh, bad rolls. That's it for my turn.
All right. So it's not aware of you, but you throw your knives or your daggers. One throws just off, and the other seems like it should have hit him, but he blinked out at the right moment.
I think that'll drop my hide roll down to a 5 rather than a 25.
Okay. Casimir, your turn.
I'm going to cast Shield from a scroll.
Okay.
Oh, didn't seem to want to roll the percentile there. All right, there it goes. Then 5 foot, that's my turn.
All right. Let's put shield on you. And how long does that last?
I believe this one's going to last 5 minutes because it's from one of my previous scrolls.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you cast that on yourself and step forward. And Rohan, that brings us to you.
All right. So I'm going to foolishly try to do something that I've seen Graham do a lot. I'm going to try and tumble out of his threatened range without provoking an attack of opportunity.
All right. Let's see your tumble roll.
I got what I needed.
Nice.
Did you?
Yeah, it's a 15.
Half speed.
Yeah, so I only move 15 feet, but so you see kind of a comical flop on the ground and roll.
I don't really know about that. You're pretty dexterous.
I'll give
And
you a
it's-
thumbs up.
Yeah, it's still a successful tumble. I mean,
And then I'll pop up and do my many shot, 2 arrows with 1 shot at the Barghest. Oh.
I don't trust this mischance roller.
All right, so
It's
yeah,
a 50% chance. That's pretty high.
you do this tuck and roll and move over there and pop up and do this mini shot, but let's see. It looks like, yeah, you just
Yeah, mischance.
it's blink, yeah. So, okay.
All right, and yeah, that's my turn. Just trying to keep him from getting a full attack round on me. Thank you for being an inspiration, Graham.
I like tumble.
Yeah.
Is that cross class for you?
Yeah, or at least it will be next level. Yeah, and with
If you train it up to
Ranger.
5, you get those dodge bonuses for fighting defensively and total defense.
Yeah,
Pretty worthwhile.
yeah. Unfortunately, being cross class, that really
Yeah, that's 10
really
points.
hurts.
Okay. So the Barcast looks at you and barks something, sort of a bark, growl, curse mixture. So make a will save.
Come on, we'll save. Eh?
Okay. So what happens is you feel this weight settle on your shoulders, and you are overcome with just such an incredible sadness and despair.
Emo Ranger.
Yep. Where's my pack of cigarettes?
Clothes.
Yep.
I didn't know tumbling was going to feel so bad.
Yeah. How do you deal with this, Graham?
That's my secret. I'm always sad.
It's like the Hulk only.
Right.
I like to think that you're tumbling to avoid the depression. It comes from all the murder.
I remember smoking cloves. Those things hurt my lungs.
Yeah. I never got the appeal. A few times I tried it.
Mm.
They smelled all right when they're burning.
Yeah, it was kind of like almost like a hashish when when you're smoking out of a hookah.
Kind of feel like it was when I tried to be a pipe smoker, all the tobaccos I had access to were, I don't know how they categorize them, but they were all like the good smelling aromatics. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess, is this true, Chris, that usually they're not great for smoking? It's kind of like what you might do for company or something like that.
Well, there are a lot of people that swear by them, but they usually burn real hot, and they usually don't have too much flavor. There are some, the better ones still have some flavor, but for the most part, you want to go for like the tobacco taste when you're smoking it. And those still, I don't know, like maybe you or your old lady could attest to it. Those still smell decent enough. They don't smell like cigarette smoke usually.
Yeah.
Even though I have gotten some side eyes from her.
So as far as game terms go, Brandon, what effects am I suffering from this sadness?
You're going to have a -2 on attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls.
Like a demoralization or something.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Trying to see if they've got an effect already made up for it or if I have to make my own.
I remember a spell kind of like that. Yeah, Crushing Despair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what he cast on you. Yeah, they don't have one made up. Anyway, so that's what you're facing there. You've got this overwhelming sadness that'll give you a -2 to most things that you could do.
+2 to my ability to enjoy certain bands.
That's right.
+2 to not listening to what the people around you tell you.
Yep. I suddenly get the cure.
Oh, that's what it is. +2 to resist like command spells. You're not bossing me.
Yeah, so that's the attacks, saving throws,
You should go back to
ability checks, skill checks, and damage.
Fenrith and pick apart his faith. You'll be really good at that.
I like that the material component for that spell is a vial of tears. Which means you
drink it.
You had to have someone like sitting there crying into a vial in order to be able to cast it.
So that's his turn. Brings us to... All right, so Chitin moves up here, and Graham had spotted your daggers flying through the air.
Impossible.
So, I mean, it steps there in front of this barcast who's casting this spell on Rohan, and it looks to you, and one of its chains with a wicked saw blade on the end lashes out at you.
We have such sights to show you, Graham.
I don't think I want to see them, though.
Oh, of course.
Wow.
Critical?
Oh.
Yeah, at least it was D4s.
Yeah. I remember those things have a lot of attacks when they really close in on you. I think that's where the majority of their damage comes from.
Yeah, so 12 damage is done to you by this chain that lashes out and slices into your flesh. The saw blade somehow whirling despite the absence of machinery. Oh, and guess I should have done this before, but I'll do it now. So do a... Never mind. And Fenrith, that'll bring us to you.
All right. So I'll cast Divine Power on myself.
Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting to set the durations. So 1 round per level for Righteous Might?
Yes. And for Divine Power.
Yeah. Okay. There you are. So you feel the power of Coralon Dorethian surge through you.
Come on. How far ahead were they traveling? Was it 40 feet, you said?
Yeah, about. Right now they're about 80 feet, though.
Yeah, they're a bit away, a bit ahead now.
Okay. I'll activate my haste boots. It's a free action.
Nothing's free, John.
And I'll move. And
Okay, we'll put haste on you. And you move ahead 40 feet.
'cause I think I have 6 rounds left on that. Soon to be 5. Because I used it
Okay.
today still.
All right, now hang on, let me check, because I think...
Unless we slept
No.
since the fight in the blinking room.
Okay. All right, anything else for your turn?
Nope, that should be it.
All right. Graham.
Has
your
it been
move.
24 hours since I fought those gargoyles?
Yes.
Okay, I'll click on my haste boots and I'll move. Let's see. Let's try there. Maybe a little further. See how far I get away from this guy.
Now, you fought one of these guys before, right?
I don't think so. I think they were attacked when I was separated.
Okay.
Because I've been gone for like 11 episodes or so.
Okay.
I just didn't have the measurement exact, so I just wanted 5 more feet, but I'm going to fight defensively and chuck one of my daggers at the enemy here.
All right. So that dagger hits, somehow finds its way past the chains that wrap this person and sink into devilish flesh. Okay.
That's it for me.
All right. That's not what I meant to do. Let me undo that. Okay.
So these stairs here, are Graham and I higher than Fenrith and Casimir? Or
Lower.
Lower, okay.
Yeah. All right. So, Rohan, you see a barcast come charging around this corner down here, barking in some words in some language. Do you speak Infernal?
I don't believe I have that one,
Okay.
but I got several recently. Like Celestial, Common, Doranoan, Goblin, Orc. Nope.
All right. So it comes up charging around that corner and bites at you and hits. Is your AC messed up? Why would that hit? That doesn't seem like it ought to hit.
Let's see.
What is your AC?
AC is 21. I don't have a high AC.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have my chain shirt and my deck, so it's really not.
Fight defensively, Rohan.
Okay, so it comes charging around that corner and bites into your leg for 13 damage. And Casimir, you didn't see that, but it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to charge the chitin.
Okay.
I don't know how steep those stairs are, so would you allow me to jump as part of that charge if need be to get down them?
Yeah, they're not very steep at all. So I don't think you would need to do that.
Okay. So yeah, and as a part of that charge, I'll wield my trident in 2 hands.
What is your speed?
40.
Oh, okay.
Charge is double.
All right. So you take off like a bullet with your trident raised in both hands to attack that chitin.
I don't know if there's any attack opportunities that he gets too on that. So.
Well, I guess no. I'm not. Yeah, I think he would, but he's not going to take it, and that's a hit.
And that's my turn.
All right. So yeah, you do 19 damage to him, but you can tell obviously some of it's resisted.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he seemed actually a little taken aback at your charge. And that'll bring us to this other Barghest comes out from around that corner, and it sees you, Casimir, and it starts barking some words in Infernal.
All right.
Or sorry, never. It casts a spell at you.
Okay.
So do a will save.
Ooh. I'm going to hero point that.
Okay. You need a 17. Nice. Okay. So you can feel this, odd sensation as the spell settles over you, but then it slips away like dirt in the shower. And that's its turn. And Rohan, that brings us to you.
Okay. I can't see the one that attacked me on the map. Oh, there it is.
Surprise!
Now that we have Casimir that's joined the fray, I'm just going to take a 5-foot step back and out of its reach. And once I'm clear of its attack range, I'll do a full attack right into its face. It's point blank. Get a +1. Okay.
All right. So 3 hits.
3 hits. 1, 2, 3.
All right. So you step back and thump 3 arrows right into this thing's face, and you do some serious damage to it. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's what I got.
Okay.
Come on, Big Papa Fenrith. Come join the fray.
So this blinking Barghest steps forward and targets you, Casimir, and you would get an attack of opportunity against it.
Okay.
So why doesn't it?
I'm targeting it.
Yeah. Is it just taking its time, or? Well, at any rate, that's a miss.
Okay.
But it attacks you and hits for 7 damage to you with a bite.
I see a perfect Fenrir-shaped hole appearing in that cluster of Barghests.
It's like Tetris.
Yeah.
Get in there, Fenrir.
Okay, so we'll do this. This chitin will step over here and do an attack, a full attack on you, Casimir.
All right.
So these chains just start whirling around wildly with spikes and hooks, and one missed, but the other is a critical hit for 15 damage to you. A wickedly hooked chain slices into your thigh. And Fenrith, now that brings us to you. You can see all that's taking place here. These fiendish enemies are in battle with your companions.
Okay.
I like your effects list there, Fenrir. This keeps getting bigger every turn.
I think I can go there.
Yes, you can go there. And
So I believe that I'll provoke from this first one, though.
yeah, you'll actually provoke, no, not from the Barghest, but a chain does lash out at you from the chitin, but it can't get through your armor. But now, go ahead. Who are you
All right,
attacking?
so I'll charge up and I'll attack this DOV, whatever
Yeah.
that is.
That's the chitin. All right, so you slash with your sword and you score a hit. Okay. Yeah, so this sword slashes through chain and into flesh. And you can tell that you've done a significant amount of damage to this chitin, although it seems to be making him happy. rather than angry like you would expect.
Mhm.
But you know about these particular devils, and pain is sort of their thing. So
You just got to enjoy it more than they do.
We're pulling all kinds of movie quotes out today.
Mm-hmm.
anything else for your turn, Fenrith?
Nope, that's everything.
All right, Graham, that brings us to you.
So I'll step up behind Rohan here and pull out that obsidian rod. Does it work that I can just drop one version of Bloodtooth and it disappears? Or do I have to use another move action to put him away?
No, it's up to you. You know that whenever you drop or throw, he just happens to come back. So you wouldn't need to.
Spend another action.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so.
Okay, in that case, I will go ahead and cast it on Rohan. Let me get you my use magic device.
Okay.
And here you are, Rohan.
Thank you, Graham.
You're
All right.
welcome.
Yeah, so you step forward and use this wand to heal Rohan of 17 points.
And that's it for me.
Okay. So this Barghest here, number 3, starts to blink as well. And that's it for his turn. Casimir, that brings us to you.
All right. I'm going to -5 from my attack and add it to my defense.
Okay. What is that called?
Combat expertise.
Oh, okay. Should make an effect for that.
Well, the problem is it's variable. It's,
Right.
yeah. So, and then I'll full attack the chitin.
Oh, okay. So 1 hit.
All right. And that's my turn.
All right. So yeah, your trident slices in pretty deeply this time, and you hear like a sigh, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
A moan?
Yeah, like an utterance of great pleasure as your trident slices into the chitin there.
Should we keep attacking this guy?
He's making me feel weird.
This Barghest also starts to blink rapidly. And Rohan, that brings us to you.
All right. So I'm going to keep targeting this Barghest 3, but I'm going to do my shots. Well, now I'll just do my full round at it. Make sure it's dead.
All right, so what do we got here?
It looks like that was a whole lot of dice rolled.
Yeah. All right, so you got a 27,
A critical
mischance, 30, mischance, 15.
15. That was a miss.
So the 35 is
And
automatic hit.
Yeah, and then the miss chances.
So you got a
A
hit,
hit, a miss on the second one.
a confirmed critical. Or wait, no, that's
No, I
2.
missed on the critical.
Yeah.
So I just got 1 hit.
Looks like 1 hit out of all that.
Oh, yeah, those percentages are not going our way.
All right, so you do 10 damage to that Barghest with that 1 arrow. The rest of them crackling with lightning, streak by and slam into the wall.
And then I'll step back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn. It's like the one where they also get the mischance.
Yeah.
Okay, so this Barghest here, number 1, has the initiative, and he will attack you, Casimir,
All right.
to get flanking. Can you be flanked?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. Can I? Oh, man.
All right, so he's got Casimir targeted. We'll do a full attack with a bite and 2 claws. And misses with the bite, but hits with a claw. And misses with the other claw. So it does 7 damage to you.
I didn't roll a 50% mischance on those.
It doesn't have a 50% mischance.
Oh, I thought with Blink it had a mischance.
No,
saving
it
as
has
well.
a 20% mischance,
Oh,
I believe, on Blink. But they could have some other circumstance on it, too.
true.
So this chitin disengages.
Would I still get an attack of opportunity since he has
No.
to move twice to move out of my threat range?
He has to move once.
No, he doesn't have to move twice.
Or I guess, sorry, he has to move more than 5 feet to get out of the threat.
No.
I can't remember how it's worded.
I mean, this is...
Yeah, I think John might be right on that.
See if I can find it.
If he was one more diagonal away, that'd work.
Yeah, it's the square you start out in is not considered threatened.
Well, it's a odd dang angle on the grid, but I think John might be right on that.
Well, what's the measurement between them?
Yeah.
Where's he at in relation to you target him, John? Because if he's starting at 10 feet, then he should be in the clear.
So, no, he started at 5 feet. Right now he's at 10 feet. As if he started next to Chris, where he originally was, that was only 5 feet away.
I throw my hand up.
Playing your song.
I'm just a rogue.
I don't know about two damn things. Flanking and hiding.
Hey, kiting, try to tumble away. That works.
So this is where he was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we need to find out.
According to the SRD, Brandon, I don't know if you actually want the player's manual, but to withdraw, you get the protection from the square you start out in.
Yeah.
And it clarifies that if during the process of withdrawing you move out of a threatened square, other than the one you started in, enemies get attacks of opportunity as normal.
Yeah.
So I might get an attack opportunity on that guy too.
Yeah, unless he were to go straight north from you.
Okay.
So I don't see a stipulation that it has to be, at least in the SRD, in like a straight line or something. So
Right.
I guess he could go diagonal from you.
No, it's all right.
And then off.
No, that sounds right. Yeah. So go ahead and make your attacks, both of you.
All right. Trip. So this is a touch attack. -5 on that, so 21.
All right. So yours is a hit.
All right. So if he's still alive after John's,
Yeah. John's is not taking in all the information. So.
okay. His strength or dex, whichever's higher, versus my strength or dex +4,
Okay.
or my strength +4. So
All right. So you win that.
all right. So he's prone,
Okay.
and then as my feet, I get a attack against him. I'm also at a -5, so that's what was that, 16? So that's a miss.
But you did it before I put prone on him.
Prone's only a
So what is that, 2?
yeah. So
So yeah, miss then. But he is prone. Okay, so then John hits and John does 25 damage. Some of it resisted. Okay. Yeah, so he's on the ground there, and these chains start to whip around wildly, and smoke starts to billow out of his flesh. And Fenrith, that's your turn.
Does it look like that thing is dead?
No, not at all. He is laying on the ground, and the chains are whirling around wildly, and smoke is billowing out of its flesh, but he's still kicking, jumping, and cursing.
All right. Well, I think Casimir can probably handle him next round there. So I'll move, or I'll 5 foot,
Okay.
and then I'll full attack Greater Bargus 1.
All right.
Do you want to roll miss chances first?
it'll do it automatically, I believe.
It does it automatically.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, just roll the attacks, and it'll pop up if you hit or not.
Ooh.
So I
So
should
one-
have a third attack. I don't know how to get it, though.
It's your haste attack, right?
No, that would be because my, the hell is it called?
Because it's base attack bonus.
Oh, yeah.
Is at 11, which would give me a total of 3 attacks.
Well, you'd make your attack number a 3.
Yeah, in the
Well, he could just
combat.
use his normal main primary one at a -10.
That's -5 from your first.
Yeah.
6-1.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah, so
the
it's
third one
primary
There we go.
-10. Yeah. But yeah, for
And then
future.
this is the haste attack.
Okay. So let's see. What did we get out of that? Miss. 1 hit. automatic miss, and a miss. So 1 hit. Okay. Yeah, so it's just blinking, and so your sword whiffs through, but one of them manages to strike flesh and do a good amount of damage to it. And Graham, that brings us to you.
That'll be it.
I'll move up to here. I'll go ahead and tumble there just in case I move through any threatened.
Okay.
And then I will hit Casimir with the Wand of Healing. So here you go, Casimir.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. All right, so this Barghest steps back 5 feet, and let me check on this here. Casts a spell, which you can recognize the motions of.
Would he have to do a concentration check? Or what is that for casting within melee range?
I think with these, it's a spell-like ability.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, even still, he did make a concentration check.
Dang it.
Catching.
No, I always hated it. Get an itch in the back of the throat in the middle of class.
Yeah.
Didn't want to get up and go to the water fountain, so eventually you got the teacher just pointing.
Right. I'd be trying to stifle it the whole time, so my eyes are watering, and when I talk, I would sound like that, that old comedy bit when the guy sees the attractive woman where he's all like, that sort of thing, right? I did it wrong, but there we go.
I always hated when you swallowed wrong in the middle of class and suddenly you're choking to death. Or at least that's how your body reacts. It's bad enough when you're actually eating something and you do that, but if you're just sitting there.
Inhaled wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. All right. So anyway, yeah, he does step back and cast a spell. And it does provoke an attack of opportunity from you, Fenrith. But are we in a new...
If I start it, we're in a new one. Yeah.
Okay. So take it if you want it. All right. So you miss.
Blink is working to great effect for them.
And this just winks out of existence. And that brings us to you, Casimir.
All right. I'm going to full attack the chitin. I'm going to -5 for my attack to add that to my AC.
Okay. 2 hits.
All right.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. So you stab down on this chitin, and he goes still momentarily.
Could I identify the spell that Bargus cast? It doesn't require an action as part of the spellcraft.
Oh, okay.
So 15 plus spell level. I don't think I can fail it, well, 15 plus spell level, yeah, so I could.
And 50 plus spell level. Yeah, so he casts Dimension Door.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right, so this Barghest steps back and also casts a spell and disappears as well.
Okay.
Rohan, that brings us to you.
Well, the chitin's down, so I'll target the remaining Barghest and see if I can get some lucky shots off. See within 30 feet. Yeah, so point blank. Miss. Okay, so...
I'm seeing 1 hit.
1 hit, yeah. 1 out of 4. Okay. Well, that was pretty close to max damage.
Nice.
All right, yeah, so this arrow sticks it in the shoulder. Anything else?
No, that's it.
This one steps back and casts a spell. Winks out of existence.
So you know it was Dimension Door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you know they're still somewhat in the area.
Yeah, I believe they have to be able to see where they're going. I don't know off the top of my head.
I thought Dimension Door had shunting rules as well, though.
Maybe,
No, Dimension Door doesn't. You don't have to see where you're going.
Mm.
All right, so now this chitin had gone still, and smoke was still billowing up from its flesh, but now cracks start to appear in that flesh, and fire starts to burst forth, and you see some shadowy appendage like reach up from beneath and pull him down into the ground. And what's left there is just a smoky black sooty spot on the stone. And that leaves you, as far as you know anyway, alone in this room here. But you do start to hear a ringing bell.
That sounds familiar.
It sure does. Those creatures. Do you want me to roll like an Arcana or a Spellcraft to determine my knowledge of Dimension Door?
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Which one?
Do Arcana. What is it you want to...
Like basic outline of it type thing, like distance.
Yeah, so it's got a pretty long distance on it, like, 400 feet
Okay.
plus whatever per level. So
All right. So I'll inform my companions here that they didn't leave the area in general. They're still fairly close by, several hundred feet. The Bargus or the creatures.
Well, do you have any idea what happened with that thing that was wrapped in chains?
I think Fenrith might be the better one. Yeah.
Fenrith, has your religious teachings taught you anything at all?
Anything. My mind breaks. Oh, nice.
yeah, so you know that being killed here in your realm doesn't really kill them. Just sends them back to where they came from, which in the case of devils would be the 9 hells. But you do remember a snippet from your instructions that the chain devils, the chitons, they had a sort of a different place that they went to, but you can't remember exactly what was different about it. But at any rate, you know that that's what happened to it. I mean, it's not permanently dead. So it could be summoned back, although you are pretty sure there's an amount of time that has to pass before that's allowed. So,
All right. I'll relay that information.
Well, with this bell ringing, I don't see much point in sneaking anymore.
Agreed.
Fenrith, do you want to take the lead? Or Casimir?
Which direction were we going?
We hadn't decided yet at this cross point, but
It looks like east is
Oh,
a
it looks
wall.
like there's walls except for down this
to
way.
the south. Yeah.
well, the Chain Devil and 2 of the
Can you
Bargus
take
came
haste
from the
off of me,
east.
Brandon?
you want to turn your haste off?
Yeah. This is all
Same
saved
here.
the last 3 rounds.
Yeah, the Chain Devil and the 2 Bargus came from the east. There's a path that goes north at that corner,
Mm.
and that's where we heard chanting coming from
Oh,
before they came walking out.
Well, because we have effects on that are measured in rounds, we'll proceed
Yeah.
in rounds. And so Fenrith moved down here to this corner. And Graham, what would you like to do?
Since we're changing up the order we're traveling, I'm going to hang back just in the shadowy illumination of the light nearest to me. So I will wait for them to make their moves. I suppose I'll delay until the slowest person moves.
Turning into a true edge rogue.
Yeah, well, the slowest is Fenrith.
Yeah, so I'll delay till, what's his initiative count? I'll delay till 6.
All right.
Change me to 6.
Okay, and Casimir?
I'll move up over this way.
All right. So you stalk forward to here, and that reveals a wide opening, a larger room, but with obstructions in it. And you can make out to the northeast there the edges of what looked to you like a summoning circle on the ground.
All right. So, looks like it's almost natural formed? Or is
Yeah.
that just the assets you had?
That's just the asset I had.
Okay.
I mean, it's glowing and pulsating.
Oh, I was talking about the room itself.
Yeah, the room. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
The intersection of it that you can see, there's it's like the work never got completed here.
All right. So I'll shout back that looks like we got a natural formation of in this room, summoning circle too, by the looks of it. And that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, so that's Casimir, you saw that and moved it on to, so we're on Graham now.
Okay, so since they haven't really moved on too far, I'll just glance at each of them and then be like, oh, okay. And I'll wander north and just sort of search this area, see if there's anything interesting about the walls or the floor. So let me roll a search.
All right, so yeah, you step over there, and with your search, you're looking and you don't see anything interesting or noticeable about the walls and the floor over there.
Oh, dang it.
That the floor falls out from underneath you and you.
See you guys in 10 episodes.
Eventually, you'll come out on the other side. So,
But yeah, I think that would take up my whole turn. Full round action.
Okay. All right. So, Casimir, back to you.
all right. I'll start moving in. So we'll go to there first.
Okay.
Oops, there actually. Well, there's 40 feet.
All right. Yeah, so you step up to there, and so far you haven't seen anything, but rough ground and rough walls, pretty much.
All right. And then I'll finish my move to there, which looks like a tunnel or a additional hallway.
Yeah. From your point of view, it looks like a hallway headed north.
Okay.
But as you step up to here, you see a little space off to the right towards that summoning circle as well.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. So you hear guttural voice casting a spell
All right.
off to the right.
Take it. I'm about to find out what that spell is.
Okay. And Rohan, that brings us to you.
So I'm going to move to the corner here and ask Fenrith if he sees. Hey, Fenrith, do you see anything down that direction? It looks like Casimir went to go investigate that summoning circle.
I'll have to wait till my turn to roll a spot.
Yeah, I'll hold here and weep silently into my hand.
Fine, just leave me.
Yeah, fine. You can just go on, do your own thing. I don't care.
Start singing some, what was that, Linkin Park?
We'll have to count the emo jokes.
Okay. Is that it for you, Rohan?
This episode. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
You should have informed Graham that your wounds will not heal.
Oh, let me try the rod again.
No, this is a pain on the inside.
Flips hair out of eyes.
Yep.
Fenrith. So from where you are, you can see this hallway just goes to the end of your vision, and further maybe.
I don't see anything down this way, but the hallway continues down.
Well, should we wait for Casimir to get back, or should we follow him in there?
I didn't realize there was another way, so I'll head up towards you guys.
All right. So you move up behind Rohan there, and Graham, that brings us to you.
So I'll head over to my corner and I'll be like, hey, Fenrith, I have a question for you.
Sneak attack.
That's not a question.
Oh, I was waiting for your
That's
permission
a
for me.
statement.
Well, anyhow,
What's up?
a little backstory. You used to be just sort of a regular, island-dwelling elf, and then you became obsessed with Corlan Lorathian. And my question is about obsession. Have you ever had an experience where you were obsessed with something and then, you just didn't care about it anymore all of a sudden? Like maybe that'll happen to you with Corlan Lorathian.
We're trying to give our cleric a moral dilemma.
I would say that I have experienced something like that before, but not with something as important as my faith.
No, I don't want to talk about your faith right now. I'm talking about obsession. I was like...
My faith is my obsession.
I don't want to talk about your faith.
No, so that's your
Graham,
mistake.
have you-
Fenrith wants to talk about his fate. Have you
Have you
about...
heard the word of Orlon Lorathian?
Well, yes. I had a long period where I wasn't hearing about it because I was separated from you. But
Thank God.
That means
Anyhow.
that we've got to get you back up to speed here.
no. What I'm trying to say is that I was obsessed with this objective, and I completed the objective, but then I couldn't understand why it had happened in the first place.
What was the objective?
It was to get a book of evil. It's in Rohan's bag, underneath the poison mushrooms.
This sounds like the time that
Purge the heretic.
you were under the influence of another being.
I guess so, but
That's never happened.
there's no vampires around. Oh, wait. No, I haven't put that together yet. Yeah, well, anyhow, I don't know what kind of book it is, but I'm just kind of antsy here because this bag is full of magic items and we haven't really stopped to talk about them yet. So I'm just, maybe if I make it seem important, we'll look at the rest of them. I mean, there's boots, there's a necklace, there's a rusty iron sphere. Who knows what they could do?
The game master says it's not there, but I know it is. I picked it up.
Oh, that's my turn. That was like 3 turns.
No, it's fulls, rounds, actions. Just make everything plural.
Okay. So that's you, Graham.
Yeah.
All right.
Why is it I'm the only one that cares about the loot? It's like it's a class feature or something.
Secretly, though, Fenrith cares about the loot.
I should have told him about the book on dwarven anatomy. That would have done it.
He calls it tithes.
Casimir, your turn.
All right. Did I recognize that spell without having to roll? It was 17 is my base.
Oh, you can do it by just hearing it?
Yeah, I need to be able to hear or the verbal or see the somatic.
From what you heard, it was a healing spell.
All right. I'll call out that I hear someone up here, and I'll move forward with my trident ready to there to start.
Okay.
All right. I don't know if I want to step on a summoning circle. What would Graham do? He'd step on it. So I'm going to try to go around it. Let's go to here. What was that, 25? So I'm up to 30, 40 feet. So that's one move action. Oh, ignore that other one. Yep, got a Bargus. I forget. I don't think my trident has returning.
Try it and find out.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But we'll throw it anyway.
Well, it was in waiting for you.
Oh, okay.
So you triggered it's going to attack you.
Oh, that makes it easier.
I thought you were saying that the return
Of the
spell
trident?
was in waiting on the trident form, and he triggered it.
Surprise!
Yeah, so it launches forward and sinks its teeth into your leg for 8 damage.
All right. Then in return or response to that, I will sink my teeth into its leg.
Okay.
Attack with the trident two-handed. No minuses. What is that? 50%. Miss. All right. So that's my turn.
All right, Rohan.
So, hearing that there's something there, I'm going to start moving up to try and catch up to him.
All right, so you reach this point, and then you can see that summoning circle over there,
I see a Bargus too.
and you can see the back legs of a Bargus in conflict with somebody. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right.
From time to time, all too often, I find the voice from Star Ocean when you get attacked from behind just playing in my dang head.
All right.
What?
Fenrith, your turn.
Makes me so mad.
Could be that not only.
Did I hear Casimir cry out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not over
So
all my
I'll
talking.
reactivate the haste boots. 'Cause I had 3 rounds left.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I like to think there's a point where Graham's talking just becomes a buzz or a hum.
All right.
I'll move there and let's take my second move action to there.
Okay. So you make it up to here. And then you can see that summoning circle and the back legs of a Barghest up ahead. Graham, that brings us to you.
Okay, I'll head down this way, take a look. Then I will double move, we'll say, to here.
All right.
Summoning circle, I want to step on it. That's it.
Okay. All right. Full attack on you, Casimir. So a bite and 2 claws. Looks like we hit with a claw and a bite. So here's the bite, 13 damage, and then the claw, 3 damage. And then it's your turn.
All right. I will full attack it. I'll -5 from my attack. Add it to my damage. 1 hit? Or did it miss?
Looks like both missed.
Mm.
First one missed because of the attack, and second one because of the blink.
All right.
Yeah.
My turn.
Rohan.
All right, so I'm gonna start working my way up to try and assist Casimir. Move up to there and target whatever I can see of the Barghest, and give out 1 shot with 2 arrows.
Yeah, so it would have some cover, but that doesn't matter to you. So go ahead.
All right.
All right, so you got a hit.
So that's 2 arrows.
All right, so 11 damage and 7 damage. So you stick these arrows into its back leg. Anything else for your turn?
No, I think that's all I can get done.
All right. All right, so we'll do...
Did we actually see that?
No.
Okay.
Fenrith, do you spot in the tower? And then you as well, Graham.
Game Master's lying to me again. I saw something.
All right, so Fenrith, your move. So you, Fenrith, you're looking up towards where Casimir's fighting the Barghest, or where you assume Casimir's fighting the Barghest, where Rohan was just shooting, and you just happen to, through some stroke of luck, get a glimpse out of the corner of your eye off to the left, and you glance that way, and you see in the dark shadows there, you see a figure crouched. It's about 7 feet tall and covered in spines. It's covered with sharp barbs right down to the tip of a long, thick tail, and its eyes, little points of orange light in the shadows dart this way and that. So it's crouched down now, covered in claws and spines, looking at you. But you recognize this from that religion check you did as another devil, this one more powerful in its own way. But you spot that one, so your turn.
Okay. So I am going to cast Dismissal on that devil.
All right.
You'll definitely want to take a look at the rule on this one because the will save is kind of weird.
I got it. Go ahead. So you're going to force this extraplanar creature back to its proper plane.
That's kind of what we did with the Chain Devil, too.
Roundabout way.
Yeah.
All right. So what level spell is that? That's a 4th level?
That's a 4th level. So
what is the save DC for it? For just for that spell? Your save DC, like it's 4th
it
level,
shows
right? So 10.
18
What's
in the spell. When I open it, it says will DC 18.
What's your wisdom?
It's 18.
Yeah,
so
that
plus
makes
4.
sense. Okay, so this thing's its DC for this is 18 minus its hit die,
Change the order of those. Seems like it would make it clearer.
Mm-hmm.
and then plus your spell level, or plus your caster level, which is 11. That's a weird way to word it. But anyway, so he's got to do a will save. And his DC, where's his hit die?
Come on, 20% chance to send it to a plane of the Archons.
All right. Let me do a save here.
So basically, it's just like the cops showing up at a party and everyone jumping out a random area, except they're going into different planes.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheese it.
Oh, I see. So you already had it set up.
Yeah, all I had to do was cast. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure you were doing it right.
All right. So he succeeded his save. And what? I'm guessing that other one is that you shouldn't have been able to cast it.
I have no idea why it went twice like that.
Well, one of them, I think, is the caster level check for overcoming spell resistance.
Oh,
And you didn't make it. So you failed in 2 different ways, you failure.
It's okay, Fenrith.
You
But
can still believe in your God.
yeah,
He's
so
probably a failure too.
that was a good idea. So I will award you a hero point for that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
thank you.
Congratulations.
Your God did fail to kill Grumsh after all. Only took his
Take
eye.
you up to 7 hero points.
I'm a secret expert.
And anything else for your turn, Fenrith?
I'll make these guys aware that there's another devil over this way, but I'm not
Okay.
going to move yet.
Graham. So you spot Fenrith look over that way and cast a spell, but you don't see what he's casting it at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't see it
Well-
because the wall's in the way.
I will move up there and just peek for one move action.
Yeah, so there you can see it now. It looks horrifying.
Yeah, so I'll go this way.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
All right. Okay, this Barghest is going to attack you, Casimir.
All right.
Is he going to do a full attack or not?
I'll kind of nod to him. Right? You might as well. You don't got to move. I'm right here. Makes everything easy on me on my turn, too. Come on. We don't really want to be doing this anyway.
Roll a bluff.
It's not a bluff. I'm genuine.
You got to bluff that you're being genuine.
Oh, man. How was it Casimir's getting through life? Oh, let's see.
Okay. Yeah, so he is going to do a full attack on you. A bite and 2 claws. So it looks like the bite and a claw hit. So there's bite damage of 7 and claw damage of 4. Then he will... that'll be it for him. So Casimir, your turn.
All right. Let's go full attack. First one's going to be a trip attack. So touch attack. Ooh, that sucked.
All right, so...
All right. So second attack. We'll also do a trip attack. Let's minus 10 from this.
I don't. Wait, hang on. That's a touch attack?
Yeah.
That shouldn't have been a miss then. So...
Well, it's not. I don't know how to make it a touch attack in the, whatchamacallit.
Oh, I got you. All right. Well, anyway, that would hit. And I'll do the mischance myself here since... So, yeah, that'd be a hit.
All right. So it's dex or strength plus 4 because it's a quadruped.
Mm-hmm.
Is it large?
It is, yeah.
So plus another 4, so plus 8
Okay.
versus my strength.
Well, you win.
All right. So it's prone, and I get an immediate attack.
Okay, hang on. Let me put that effect on him first.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so you knock all 4 of its legs out from underneath it. And
Looks like it's...
You hit.
Okay, nice. I'll take it. And that's my turn.
Okay. So you knock its feet out from under it and then stab down at it and do a pretty good amount of damage. And then that brings us to you, Rohan.
Okay. No.
Now it has resistance or bonus AC against your arrows.
Yeah, now that it's prone.
Just trying to help you out, Rohan.
Thank you. It's like Graham's version of helping me out. So I'll move forward and do the same thing I did last time. 1 shot, 2 arrows. I'm in point blank range now. Oh, that 50% miss chance.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
And you moving up here?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So then when you get up to there, Rohan, you see this other Barghest charge out from where it was hiding around a corner, charging at you, baying, howling, snapping, and it will attack you.
Little does it know I have a giant armor-clad elf behind me.
For a hit, and does 11 damage with his bite. All right. Fenrith, this barbed devil charges you.
Would I get an attack of opportunity when it enters my threatened range?
Yeah, but your attack of opportunity missed.
Can I? Oh. No.
Not so opportune now, is it? And it will slash at you with its claw. Let's see. Would a 30 have hit you?
Yes.
All right, so that's a hit then. For charging. Okay, so claw damage, 15. Why does it say?
It went through his temporary hit points.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's see. Make a will save, please.
Ooh.
Fail. Just kidding. That's 30. That's a pretty good will save. All right. Now, because it hits you with its claw, it can attempt to start a grapple as a free action without provoking an attack of opportunity. So we'll do a opposed grapple now, and you'll get a +4 if it doesn't factor that in, which it should. But if it doesn't, we'll make sure. So do an opposed grapple.
I use a hero point to reroll that.
Oh, it did give you the +4. Yeah, go ahead. All right. So you have 1 thanks to your hero point. So it doesn't start to grapple. And that brings us to your turn.
All right. I'll full attack him.
Okay. All right. So you got a miss, a hit, a miss, and a crit. So 1 hit and a critical hit. All right. So you slice into it a couple of times and do some what you feel like should be really good damage, but there's some resistance. For one, you can see that your fire is not affecting it at all. So it doesn't do the damage that you felt like it should have, but you definitely hurt the creature. It hisses at you, and spines fall out of its skin onto the floor. And is that it for your turn?
Yes.
All right. So then that is, let's see, Fenrith went. That brings us to Graham, and that's where we're going to have to stop for today.
Okay, thanks, man.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Thanks, Brandon.
Oh, man.
So next session, you have all reached level 12, but you can't level up until after.
See you guys.
This has been a Death Watch production. Thank you for listening.